So welcome, I guess, to a part 3, I think, of the Temtem Alpha. This is your first exposure to it. I've made it to the first town, and I'm on my way to the second. I got my starter Temtem. I've got a few Temtem under my belt. I've got some side quests to do. Hopefully today I will be able to make it to the end of the Thalassian Cliffs, and therefore reach the second main town, where I believe there is a dojo waiting for me. I don't know how much grinding I'll need to do today. You won't see the cursor much, all being well. Oh, I was going for health of the Temporium. Because you play with keyboard and mouse. Can play with keyboard only. So not much has happened since I last streamed this. I did a bit of research by clicking around on the wiki. There is an official wiki for this, and obviously a ton of unofficial ones. More just to look at what content is available, and Sweet Ninja Run on the side part, and kind of what Temtem I've got and how good they're supposed to be and stuff like that. I'm not doing too bad, all things considered. Yeah. I remain firmly convinced that my Paharo has absurdly low SVs for whatever reason. Curses, made a mistake again. But them's the bricks. I don't have the table of type matchups up, so we'll be doing it blind. I believe this was as far as I got last time. That was the lady to the right, childhood friend / mentor, and I beat her soundly. Oh no, I got further. I did get further. This guy was really mean. One of them was a city slicker and he's just very obnoxious. Isabel, good morning. How's the Temtem catch going? I'm catching loads. Nothing like a good haul to start the day. I've snatched a few good ones myself and I want to see how they do in battle. Let's give it a try, shall we? Sure, Isabel. Actually, you have a name. So that's interesting. A lot of them don't have names. They just have adjective and noun. Enthusiastic tamer kind of thing. Something tells me my water melee Temtem is not going to do great against the electric flying Temtem. And doesn't really matter which one I go for. It's cool animation. I find it interesting that you can buff teammates, like Temtem on your team. To be fair, I probably didn't need to heavy blow there, but safe than sorry. Stop the bullying. Defeated. Okay, this lady has 4 Temtem. Sweet. What have we got? 41, 40. More damage. Let's see if normal is stronger than special. Oh, of course it's electric and it's flying. I'm lucky that worked. Half damage. I don't know why. I assume it's because the Wali's a nature type. Look at that cute little Wali face. And rest. To be fair, I could probably swap Tataru out, but there we go. Nice. So I believe Umishi are known as sea angels in lore. Out of all the animations to have prepared for the alpha, a move called Fin Beat is not one of the ones I expected. I guess it's all over if this does. Yeah, it's all over. I earned 101 Pansons. Guess I'm a better catcher than tamer. What I'm enjoying about this, as opposed to obvious competitors, is that the level difference between Temtem seems to need to be greater to make the game easier. Like, I'm got a fair few levels on some of these Temtem and it's still difficult to beat them, which is cool. Just run. Just run. God damn it. Why? Goodbye, Cypher. Just run. There we go. Now I've got to use a bomb. And step. Expert tamer. Adjective noun. Here comes a Temtem trainer. I haven't seen you at the dojo, and I don't remember you from my time at the academia, so you must be new. I studied at academia. Excellent. Make sure to attend all classes at the academia. It's the only way to make the most of your Temtem and excel at battles. For instance, what do you know about synergy? I've heard about it. Listen up then. When you're fighting alongside a friend, which Temtem you're using matters. It matters. A lot. If you have the correct combination of Temtem, you can greatly improve damage. For example, say you're using a fire Temtem, and your friend is also using a suitable type of fire Temtem. Then you might both increase your fire damage. It won't work if your friend is using a different type. That might mean the difference between victory and defeat, so you should learn about synergy and try to use it to your advantage. That's a pro tip for you. Thanks. My pleasure. I love helping new tamers. That's what Temtem fighting is all about. Solidarity and friendship. And now let's practice a bit, shall we? Sure, pal. Lukama Calibus. Start working on the lowest level one. Nice. That was horrible. I suspect I might be about to find out what happens when you lose all your Temtem. Fuck your speed. God damn your speed and priority. That did nothing. Sure, why not? On the other hand, it's gonna knock itself out. There we go. I suspect that that is something that might be worked on for the future alphas and early access and everything else. It's going to stop the enemy the Temtem well, the opponent AI from knocking itself out due to exertion. Saku is no longer poisoned. You've earned 107 Pansons. Come on, work those synergies. Hit me with your best shot. Could have been better, but that's a good start. We'll play Tamer. Huh. Excuse me, do you know what time does Malachite open? I don't know what's that. Well, Malachite is that shop over there, although I guess if you didn't know that, you also wouldn't know when they open, right? Ho hum. Probably something that be added later. Anti crystal. Silicon fragment. I like the fact you can see the map behind it. Like, came up there. That's cool. That is a lot of grass. Can be sold. Can be sold. Nope. Press escape more times than you think. Save the revive. Here's where I find out. Oh, that's the shortcut. Here's where I find out that the town's up here, right at the top. Preemptive. Just gonna swap some things around here. Let's try that. Wake up, you, we have company. Huh, what? Get ready to be beaten by both of us. Shut up and follow my lead. Let's see your Temtem, stranger. I'll fight you both. Oh yes, you will. Temtem up, stranger. Let's do this. Sweet hair, Oriana. Uh-oh. I could have... Oh, I'm so stupid. Noticed at the last moment that would have been super effective against the Lawali. I keep forgetting Toxic obliterates nature. Let's try that again. Oh, don't do it to me again. Thank you. And if you survive, the Saku's going to finish it off. Hello, welcome to this astoundingly adorable and yet cheerful monster fighting game. That was annoying. Could you not do that? Okay, so it doesn't matter which one I go for. Let's just get rid of the power rack. Oh yes, I forgot sleeping. I should have rested. Get the extra stamina back. I'm going to take a point of damage, but it'll be worth it. And then rest. See, that's what I thought, but the green circle wasn't around it, so just going to chalk that up to alpha problems. Come on, send out the next Temtem so I know what level you are. Cool, so get rid of that, rest. Which again, I'm hoping in the full release or later alpha and beta versions, the opponent AI rests as well, because at the minute just doing nothing for a turn sucks. Even though you get obviously the extra stamina back, it still sucks so bad. I'm going to change one of Saku's current techniques. I will. I should have got rid of Nimble, I realise. Whoops. Level advantage, and I guess it's quite a powerful move. It doesn't really matter, so skip an animation by resting. I've earned 111 Pansons. It's not fair. Talk to these people, see if they know anything. Be pretty good, stranger. It's an exciting fight. And you're useless. Poor Diego. Nope. I suspect I might be going all the way back to... Yep. Okay. Have to run all the way back. which really isn't all that far, but when your Temtem are at such low health, it's quite nerve-wracking. Hopefully viewers are enjoying this. Pretty polished experience. I'm sorry about the streamer. Please just run, thank you. This way. Bruce Aldemar, Temporium. I've got enough Pansons to buy some more bombs as well. Animation is so cool. Everything about this game is just so cool. Ah. Purchase. So you can't buy vital apples, you can only buy bombs. I don't think I need the extra temp cards, but sure, why not? Mix up the squad a little bit to help with experience levels. Try that. The lowest and the strongest together. See how that works out. So it's up here. Across here. Chat, I got it that time. I can't wait to forget the next time. Run! If I were grinding, obviously I'd stick around, but I want to see how far I can get at current levels without having to waste chat's time by grinding unnecessarily. Also, the number of Genki in this area sucks because I have, I think, 3 Temtem that are technically, there's nothing over here, right? Yeah, Malachites that are flying on water. Down was the shortcut, that's Ariana and Diego. There's nothing in there. See if these people have anything cool to say. Hello, stranger. Daedalus. Oh, jeez. Built any labyrinths recently. Hello, stranger. What brings you here? The views. Breathtaking, aren't they? Sometimes I sit here for hours. Wonder if this is how the high bothers look down on us. How small and insignificant we must look from there. Anyway, I'm interested in changes of perspective. This little high-angle view we have here is just a taste of what it must be like to look down from high above. Of course, I'm not crazy enough to plan anything regarding the high above. Don't worry, I just want to see how we could understand their perspective. So, for those unaware, I think I'm reasonably confident saying this. Daedalus is the Greek figure who, well, Icarus is his son. Icarus who flew too close to the solar sun with wax wings and fell from a great height and died. So I think that's what this is a reference to. Suppose we could see a little Dennis from above the clouds. So of course I've thought of hiring an airship to take pictures, but that would be way too expensive, and I'm just a gifted amateur with intellectual curiosity. But you could help. How? You're a tamer, aren't you? We could use a properly trained flying Temtem. We need a Temtem strong enough to carry a camera, well trained to get us exactly the shots we want. Do you think you could help with that? I can give you some little reward for your trouble. Chat, when you're presented with this situation, the answer is always for science. Excellent, let's take a look at your Tempedia, see what birdie might do the job. Yeah, but I can't access my Tempedia. Let's just maybe this one. No, better this one. Yes, this one. Bring me this one. Pahara might be able to carry a camera high enough to get our pictures, but I don't think it's intelligent enough to understand complex instructions. Pick. Are you kidding? This is a serious endeavour, not a kid's prank. A pick can't fly high enough to take pictures of anything tall in the bush. Banshee? Yes, right. What we need is strong but also intelligent. We need it to follow instructions with complete accuracy, not just fly high. Get me a Banshee. I'm hoping in the final release, the Tempedia, or maybe the grayed out compass icon acts as like a quest journal. Wow, will you look at that? The house? Yes, we're so high above it, it's scary. I imagine if this little overhang just fell and it came crashing down on it. Makes me dizzy. Dude, this place is insane. The lake? I'd love to jump from here and splash down in the water. Blam! Wouldn't that be super cool? Just like a movie, dude. Can't actually walk off. Let's do it. Good day, fellow tamer. I've never seen you around these parts. First time on this trail. How are you liking the Thalassian cliffs? They're lovely, aren't they? The best antidote for city life. There is no city, unless Aurora Solar is a city. I just haven't reached it yet. So let's enjoy them to the fullest, eh? Let's do some fighting. Sure, Dilek. I might have my outfit sorted for the next playthrough, chat. Her sense of fashion. That's a level 20. Oh, jeez, this is not going to go well. See if any of these indicate. Nope. Why would they? Let's just go through them. Why does it learn a move that is super effective against itself? That makes no sense. Yep. Well, he has a nature move, right? Nope. I might need to do some grinding, chat. Hopefully the speed helps? Nope. It's just too high level. On the other hand, it is going to start damaging itself through overexertion. So there's that. I've just got to hang in there till it dies, till it gets knocked out. Why is... You know what? I'm not going to question the priority of that attack. That had better give me a decent amount of XP. It gave me a decent amount of XP. I've earned 55 pansons. Ah, you got me. Well done, fellow tamer. I love the Thalassian cliffs. Sometimes I just need to take a break from Arisola. Yeah, but... Oh, Queen of the Hatless Hill. Thank you for helping us keep it clean. Dojo East. Yes, but where's the Temporium? That was brutal. I think I might need to do some grinding before facing the dojo. Excuse me, which town is this? This is Arisola. Ah, that's weird. These Temporiums are so similar to each other I can never tell. But, like, you walk through the town to get here. Hi, are you in the queue? No, I'm just looking. Go ahead. Right, so before running around the town aimlessly, and sticking my head into the dojo to get it beaten clean off. Welcome to the Paharo drop. The best place to catch wind Temtem and all that. Just watch your step, it's quite a fall. This is Paharo drop? Yes, this is it. Used to be where all the Paharo had their nests, but then everyone started coming here to catch them. So these days there's more tamers than Paharo. Now they nest in the rocky perches over Turquesa. I want to see you try to climb those. What's down there? A long way to a quick end. Oof! Not mincing words there. I mean, there is a chance you might survive, I guess, if you're lucky enough to land on water in the upper Indigo Lake. But don't even think of trying. Better be safe, keep your feet on firm land, and have some Temtem battles. Way safer. Speaking of Temtem battles, that's what I'm talking about. A spectacular backdrop for a spectacular battle. Temtem up. So this is a Paharo aficionado. She just has Paharo. And she's coloured like Paharo. And not level 22. Which is the more pertinent information, I feel. Sure, why not? This is not Pokemon. This might be... yeah, normally effective. But the good thing about being at Arisola now is that the Temtem should be higher level, so grinding should not take as long. Which is good. As I've said before. Oh, that's not a Pahara, that's a Paharak. As I've said before, I don't mind grinding. I just don't want to waste anyone's time by doing it if I don't have to. Okay, Saku is way better with Shopleaf. Good to know. Gonna have to start resting soon. Alright, well... I'm just going to rest, may as well heal you all at the same time. And hopefully it goes for Saku. It went for Saku. Oh yeah. Please go for Saku. Went for Saku. I mean, I'm not happy obviously that Saku's knocked out, but Saipat needs to experience more. Knocked itself out. Sure. Oh. You've earned 114 pansons. Wow, you beat me. What a Paharak. You calling me a chicken? I ain't no chicken. Good fight. My Temtem need a rest. I'm letting them graze in the grass here while I enjoy the views. So I'm just going to go and heal because of the propensity for the devs to put stuff out of off screen before going back to the drop. We're all good. Just like that. Exactly like that. What now? Can't an old lady enjoy some quiet time on her own? Hello, Madam Amira. Why, pleased to meet you, Miss Mira, and what lovely bonnet you're wearing, my dear. Pleased to meet you too. Actually, I'm not a woman. Actually, I'm not a miss. Pleased to meet you too. Would you care for a spot of Temquarrel now? You mean Temtem fighting? Yes, whatever fancy names you youngers call it by these days, young'un. Have it, your Temtem. Havachi! Ooh. Just gonna move my mic a bit further from my mouth. Stop it going in the red. Oh, we've got Tataru, Pigapick. Heavy blow is apparently just a butt stomp. For some reason, I always think Pigapick's a fire. Temtem? I don't know why. I assume it's like flying and neutral. Yes, focus on the one with lots of health, please do. Oh, that didn't work as well as I hoped. Oops. Oh, oops. I'm going to go back to the Temporium after this, so overexertion's not really a problem. Also, one of them is going to be knocked out this turn anyway. Yep. This game does not mess around. I've earned 75 Pansons. Oh dear, that's quite the absolute defeat for me, was it not? I concede, young tamer. Oh dear, that was enough excitement for the day. Be still, beating heart. I dread to think how badly the dojo is going to go for me the first time. So it kind of looks like I might be doing some grinding. Oop, I stepped in the grass. Okay, level 10. As long as I don't use flying moves, I should be good. Doing that purely because I don't know why. Actually, I just felt like doing it that way around. I suppose it would have made more sense to do it the other way around so that the higher stamina attack does the most damage. Saku is way better at special attack. God, cooldowns are brutal. So I'm assuming that's the special. So they're both special attacks. That's a pretty cool view. I weren't lying. And you can't jump off. think that's everything outside of Arizona. I lied. It was not everything. Ether Plus. I assume it is better than Ether. $50 plus? 70. Nice. Constant Ether. So, yeah, they're just better than the base versions. Cool. I'm doing fine on health. Do some more grinding for a bit. Oh, Pysat's wet. That is a bizarre particle glitch. Yeah, I'm assuming that star symbol is attack, and then the other one is that one is special attack. I suppose it's also worth eventually, not this alpha release, but later releases putting more time into working out attack priorities and things like that. Still doing fine on health. Go for the weaker one first. Ow. Or, you know, not so much ow. That's what you get for being wild. Untamed. And so it's a problem that the technique description covers up the stamina bar as much as it does. Should finish it off, in theory. There we go. As ever, I'm curious to hear other people's thoughts on this game. I am really enjoying it, if you can't tell. Giant green bunny rabbit creature. That was really harmonious. Why did I do that? I could have done wind burst, never mind. Do wish Tataru knew some non-neutral moves though. have to swap out Saku after the next one. Why have you not evolved? You won't get the chance to. No, that's slightly bloodthirsty. They are, of course, knocked out, not killed. OBS, if you could not drop frames, that would be great. Oh, that's good. Saku will get to level 16 so I can swap them out. I'm curious / confused as to why it doesn't show you your own Temtem's gender. Yeah, sure. Scratch. Why not? Because I've never done it before. I've done it now. I cross it off the list. See, I can't see how much stamina Tataru has. Well, unless I go over there, I guess. Well, there we go. I think it's time to swap out Saku. Dum dum dum. Not as harmonious. Maybe they said like a 6 out of 10 compared to the previous one. Less stamina for more damage, same priority. Although I guess Windblade probably could benefit from a stab if stab is in Temtem. I'm not sure if it is, I will have to find out. Just remove one of them from the playing field. I'll be going back to the Temporium far sooner than I wanted to. I'm really curious as to why it does half damage against some flying Temtem and not others. It's bizarre. I wonder if it is just a bug. To the Temporium. I suppose I could talk to everyone around here actually. At some point. Probably do that now actually. Right, so east is the dojo, so it's the other way. That's closed. Are you from Arisola? No. Just a peasant like me then. How are you liking the big city? Oh, this is a big city. I see. Not my kind of place. Really, perhaps you'd like it in Turkesa then? Nothing ever happens there. Rouge and Qual Cosmetics closed. Sorry, we'll be open for business soon. Claudia. Hi stranger, new to Arisola by looks. Come to see the big city. Sit with me from now. I'm in between shifts. What do I do? What do you do? Why, I work the docks at the terminal, loading and unloading airships. Each kiwi coming in from Omninesia and each barrel of olives going out of Denise passes through my hands at some point. We have to be fast, you know. Arisola only has 2 docks, so every time an airship docks we have to move the cargo in and out as quickly as we can, lest the next one gets delayed. It's a tough job but necessary and honest. Pays okay, and you get to see all sorts of funny looking people, such as yourself. How do I get on an airship? Don't get any funny ideas now, I'm not smuggling you in a box or anything. People read those stories in Penny Dreadfuls and think that's feasible. Penny Dreadfuls, I vote we bring back the Penny Dreadful. Just cheap stories of over-the-top creature. OBS, if you could stop dropping frames. I think it's feasible. Buy a ticket like everyone else, or enroll as a cabin boy maybe. But I don't think any ships looking for crew. The Narwhal and the Aelia Aziza are both fully crewed. Narwhal, Jedi of the Sea. I got somewhere to be. Adia Toure, who are you and why are you bothering me? I'm Mira. Good for you. Now excuse me Mira, but I have ships to tend to. Come and get those crates on board. Where's Tehani? She should already be here. And what did you do with those victuals? Oh, by the climate, and now you're going to stop wasting my time. I have a ship to whip into proper order. Oh, it's just the same. Visit faraway places. Dear sir, have you seen the Pansun rising over the Kalima range of Kisiwa? Madam, would you like to relax in the hot springs of Onsenshima? Young one, are you looking for adventure on the Omninesian Flywalk? What do you sell? I sell adventure, young one. I provide dreams of exotic, wondrous places. I trade in life experience. I am a travel agent. Would you like an airship ticket for Kisiwa, Omninesia? Aubrey, perhaps? I'd like a ticket, please. You're dear traveller. I still have some tickets for around the archipelago cruise, only 50,000 pansons. But it's a bargain at any price, really. You know what? I'll stick to walking. Why walk when you can soar through the air and fly like the wind? Adventure is calling. That kind of seems like maybe at some point either A, I'll get the 50,000 pansons and be able to purchase that, or B, get a ticket through a story. Good morning, visitor, first time in Arisola? First time, yes. I envy you that then. I wish I could see Arisola through your eyes for the first time. So many lovely details that we take for granted, that we can't enjoy anymore. Well, that took a turn. Can't go in any of these buildings, huh? Maybe eventually I'll be able to. Actually, I think it did say something about interiors not being available. I'm sorry, but the tour hasn't started yet. Please wait at the meeting point and the guide will meet you there soon. I'm here, not a tourist. Oops, sorry, I'm so stressed out with this thing. The guide was supposed to be here already and they're getting antsy. What's up? I'm guiding this group here, but they're fresh off their ship from Arnbury. My local tourist guide was supposed to meet us here and take the group for a visit around Dennis, but she hasn't showed up. Can I help? I don't know, maybe you can. I'll send Kalazu. So, how well do you know Dennis? Think you can explain the main sites and answer their questions? I could try. Yes, thank you. The group's over there, just go and give them a tour. I don't know, improvise pretty please. Aye. Still waiting for a guide. That's me! Hey guys, the guide is finally here, listen up. Welcome ladies and gentlemen. Located atop Hatless Hill. Sharola was described for the first time by the ancient poet Phaedra of Zadar. Excuse me, that's not what it says in my guidebook. Welcome ladies and gentlemen. Let's use the curse for this, might be easier. Aradnir of Arisola. Nope. I can just brute force my way through this, huh? Pasiphae of Turquesa. She wrote about its unique location halfway between water and wind. Fascinating, what a city. That majestic massif of red rock you can see towards the south on the way to Brixad the Mar is called the Thalassian Cliffs. They descend all the way to the shore of the Solara River. Excuse me, just a question. What's on the other side of the river? Turquesa, of course. A quaint little town which boasts their ancient riverine fellowship, the last of the old sailor brotherhoods of old. Oh, one last question. What do you recommend we visit next? I'm really into history. Probably the ruins of Windward Fort. Oh, castles, I love castles. We'll see if it has something on the one in Loch Adwar. Enjoy the rest of your stay. Sorry, just go back to the hotel and beat. Okay, so we just kind of stood there, had a brief conversation, and then they're done. And for a moment there, I thought I was stuck in place. You did it, thank you so much. Now just to herd them to the hotel and done for the day. Have these smoke bombs. Have these smoke bombs. I was going to use them to get the heck out of here if you didn't manage to placate the tourist, but I guess I won't be needing them now. Oh, is that an instant out of combat? Guaranteed. Yeah, guaranteed running from encounters. That's cool. I wonder if that applies to person in a Temtem costume. Where are your Temtem? Dad says I'm too young for Temtem, so I pretend to be a Temtem. You play with me, but only if you know your Temtem very well. Can't play with you. Look, now I'm a Tataru. Can you see me? Of course. Oh, what a great Temtem you are. OBS, I swear to the machine god. You're so tall. Yes, look, I can see above everyone's head. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Blam! Look, now I'm a Lawali. Now flip, flip, flip. Gasp so fast. Yes, ooh, I'm flying very fast. I can see the other side of the river from here. Nobody can catch me. And now you. Now I'm a Saku. Ooh. Look at that, my flower. Ooh, yeah. Another one, another one. Okay, so now I have a sword and we are fencing. Defend yourself, Saipat. I'll beat you with my sai. Oh no, you won, Saipat. That was fun. Hey, you're pretty cool for a grown-up. Here, you can have my kiwi. I don't like them. Okay, kid. I'm playing with you, leave me in my Temtem. I'll take... I mean, I don't personally like kiwi. But I do when it restores stamina. While I'm thinking about it. A new customer, good day, welcome to the temple room. Sell! All of those. Spoken to you. Oop, oop. There we go. Incredible. You managed to entertain Liliana for a while. You truly are good with children, my friend. Is that your kid? Yes, her name is Liliana. She's... Well, just look at her. She has such a vivid imagination. Playing with her is exhausting. She never tires of inventing things in her mind. What's up? Not much, as far as I'm concerned. There's always something going up in this town but me. Just keeping an eye on Liliana while I read the papers. Huh. I wonder where the dojo is. This geyser is the last reminder of how Atlas Hill would have looked before Arisola was built on its flat top. Natural springs like this one originate all around the Thalassian cliffs, especially near the source of the Upper Indigo. This is so pretty. I could no joke watch this for a while. Sorry Tamer, the dojo is closed, you can't come in. Why is it closed? The dojo master is not in, we're waiting for her to come back. As a matter of fact, it's taking her longer than usual. I'm starting to worry. Where is Sophia? She said she was going to catch some Temtem around Windward Fort. She took her surfboard, so there's no reason why she's gone so long. With a board, you don't need to come back the long way through the gifted bridges. You can just surf your way out of Windward Fort through the Solara River. When will she be back? I have no idea, friend. She should be back already. I'd go look for her myself, but then who'd stay here take care of the dojo? How far is Sophia? Would you do that, fellow Tamer? Thank you. I'd feel much better if someone took care of this. And then, suppose we're surfing near Windward Fort. If you have a surfboard, it's easy to find. Just get in the water. And is there another route? Then it's the scenic way for you. Leave Arisola and go north. You'll have to go through the gifted bridges. It's a long route, but there's no getting lost. Windward Fort is right at the end of it. Cool. Dojo of Arisola. Dojo Master Sophia. Academia trainees welcome. Okay, so I guess there's still more content. This is the game that keeps on giving. Do a bit more grinding here to get everyone around level 15-ish, and then go north. Just gonna take this swig of drink. And I'm back. I did it again. Oh, I'm so stupid. Urushiol even. So the wiki does have some etymologies on it for the curious, which is cool. Take the experience, thank you very much. Oh, Tataru is so close. Like, Tataru is Japanese, related to Japanese word meaning big or something, or tall. I can't remember now. I don't speak Japanese. Otherwise I would be more confident in that. I remember that time, chat. Oh, please, please, please. Just go swiftly into that calm night. Welcome. It's all over now. I have too many Temtem to actually lose this encounter. Unlike that level 22 Psypat earlier. Fistful of humble sand, pocket sand, comes a face full of dirty fighting. Let's get rid of tenderness. I'm anticipating this not doing too much damage because it's a ground versus a flying, a wind, sorry. But, you know, I might be surprised. Nope, not surprised. Not surprised in the slightest. Happily, that is enough stamina. So Luwali should get pushed to level 14. Do I want to change one of Luwali's current techniques? You know what? I really don't. The fact that you can, probably easier just to show you, the fact that you can examine each one and see what techniques it's learned and currently doesn't know, that leads me to believe that there might be the ability in the future to reteach them. That's the word I was looking for. Swap Luwali for 2 eyes, the lowest level. So. I was in trouble when all the Temtem in the area are a similar type. 2i I don't think has any neutral moves. Better find out. Oh, it has Peck. I think even at half damage, Feather Gatling will do more damage. But obviously has the associated stamina cost. I think that was worth the trade-off. It certainly made the encounter swifter, which is really what I'm important and interested in / is important right now. Because the less time I spend grinding, the less I have to think about to say. A level 9. You know what? I'll wait for Shrill Voice and I'll use that for the damage burst. Peck is useless. Should have used Feather Gatling. Never mind. See how much damage this does. Enough. Does enough. That's all I wanted. And an extra stamina point. Nice. What am I on? 10? Probably shouldn't do that. Oh, thank you. Thank RNG gods. Well, not RNG gods, there's no random generation in this apart from which Temtem you encounter, but that could have gone poorly. I'm glad that it didn't. So solo Temtem, I feel confident that the damage outputs will be far greater than I need the stamina for. Yep. Yep. So the only, I think Saipat's name is from a Spanish word for duck? I can't remember, but Sai, obviously the weapon. Crystal is crystal and turtle. It's a crystal type, and it looks like a turtle. But as I said, the official wiki has etymologies on it. I think most of the names. For the Temtem that are currently in the information exists for. Obviously, there are only about 30 Temtem in this alpha build, so. I'm gonna risk it, chat. I'm gonna risk the Feather Gatling on the weaker one, in the hopes that it just goes after 2 attacks. It did not. Oh, that could have gone better. However, Shrill Voice should be up. I don't have the stamina for Shrill Voice. I'll risk it. I'll take the damage. Getting rid of one Temtem lessens the amount of damage that they'll throw my way, so. Well, the good news is I'm gonna win. Bad news is almost certainly going to lose one of my Temtem. Nope. Good. Good. I see I have a clip. I wonder what it's of and who made it. Right. Let's do some swapping around in circles. So I'm going to try to stream some more tomorrow, because if I don't get to, I won't be streaming again until the new year, and I'd really like to play more of this if I can, although probably won't get to and has a higher priority. Weird. Probably won't get to finish this in this year. This alpha this year. The content in it. There we go. Random broken sentence for you. Also, of course, taking the 2-week streaming break is gonna tank my Twitch stats, so I want to get them as high as possible before I take the break. Although I'm going to try and possibly stream the week between Christmas and New Year, but I can't promise anything. And I certainly won't be doing my normal Monday behind the screen D&D stream. Well, I might, but it's highly doubtful. Yeah, I could really do with being able to see the remaining stamina of the bar when a technique is selected. If I was smart, I would register for the Flora and see if anyone's made a suggestion regarding that yet. But I am not smart, so I probably won't do that. So that's 5. Ah. Poor thing, never really stood a chance, especially considering I have 4 other Temtem. So once again, the plan is to get them to level 15-ish before progressing northward onto the gifted bridges. They matter, they're both the same. Also, the player avatar does have animations in the battle scene, so I just realised the shadow in the background, at the bottom left, can be seen moving around and pointing and stuff. That's cool. So I'm currently wondering if there's a reason why Martial Strike has a 1-round cooldown. Because it doesn't do all that much damage that I can tell. Also, those bars at the bottom right for experience I don't think are working properly. Yeah, I guess it's got a higher priority and costs less. Weird. Sure there's a reasoning behind it. Do I want to change one of Crystal's current techniques? Use your head, non-metaphorically. Yes, get rid of Nibble. My reasoning there being that it was a move of the same type, and I've got Crystal Blade anyway, which is a low cost crystal attack, so I get type if stab exists, I get the same type attack bonus. I mentioned this previously, but I'm hoping that the sun at the top right corner, where the map will be where it grows up, is indicative of like a day-night cycle. It might not be, it might just be there for kind of like a weather effect. And there's a weather cycle, but be cool. It'd be cool. So fingers crossed, OBS seems to be behaving now. So hopefully anyone watching on YouTube, it's not too jerky for you. Yeah, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have split the attacks. Oh well. Venomous Claws. When the look of your claws doesn't prevent the fight, the poison finishes it. Okay. I'm not a big fan of stat boosting moves, so especially not playing super casually like this. Crystal is going to have to rest after this turn if it's not knocked out. Unfortunately it is. Slash was. Oh, it's got the water particle effect around it again. And my mic picked up on my wrist clicking then. Oops, sorry about that. Right, go with the priority move. Head around the other one. Okay, so the poison underclaws is just a reference to the fact that it's a toxic attack. And in retaliation, nice. Should finish that off. Hopefully. Yep. Fails because there's no valid target. Very interesting. What am I at? 13? This should do it. So I'm still having a great time with this game. The level distribution of the Temtem trainers is a bit weird. Obviously I'm used to just go with that again. The obvious competitor of Pokemon, but the games there, the trainers are roughly speaking kind of the same level across a route, whereas that route was, whereas the Thalassian Cliffs was like levels 10 through to 22, which was cool. It was unexpected and I dug it. It was new, it was obviously challenging. Yeah, the experience bars at the bottom right is not working. And I'm wondering if they're going to keep it that way in the final release, when the final release happens in 2020. But who knows? Curse my turtle speed stat. I'm not sure why my duck has such a low speed. Sidepat might be knocked out of this fight. That was less than ideal. I have the health to choose the priority with my health. I did it, chat. So, I don't know if anyone is especially interested, but I do, on occasion, play Magic the Gathering and a few other games like that, and I'm 100% okay with using health as an expendable resource to achieve my goals, as you may have noticed. Or, in case of Magic, low-cost creatures sacrificed for greater good. Or evil, depending on point of view, I suppose. Yeah, perhaps the Feather Gatling was a bit overkill, in hindsight, because now I've got very little stamina. He's gonna have to rest if the Pigapig survives this turn. Of course it does, because Peck is useless. It's the downside of a low stamina attack. It does not deal much damage. Why couldn't it have done that extra bit of damage? Why? Ah! What am I on? 7? Nibble. Peck. I do feel that this is not so casual of a game as other kind of similar game styles, with having to keep track of stamina and the level differences not being as important when there's only a few levels in it, I guess. But then again, this is designed as an MMO, so maybe you'll get experience boosts if you're playing with friends, or obviously the devs just want you playing their game. So grinding is obviously going to be a big thing in doing that. Hopefully the content is worth it. I mean, as I've said, I'm enjoying it so much. But equally, as I've said, I enjoy grinding in games, so probably not the best judge. It's ticking all my boxes. So far, anyway. Hopefully this is enough experience to push 2Y over the edge to level 14. I feel I should apologise for the vulgarity of my language this stream. I'm sorry. All the same priority. I'd be curious to have a breakdown of how priority and speed work, and presumably work together. Oh, windburst. 90. Huh. Huh. This is where not being able to see the stats is a problem. Oh, punch my mic. I feel like I don't want to learn it. I like having the two neutrals, for instances where I'm up against a wind type. I'll stick with what I've got. Swap out 2i for body. My completely arbitrary number of level 15, by the way, is just to save my sanity and to save your time. I have so many Temtem with Urushiol, but I don't think there are any toxic Temtem in the alpha. Yeah, it's just reasoning 15 is not going to take me terribly long to get to, maybe another half hour, if that. Setting up for progressing northwards to the Gifted Bridges next time I play. Which again, hopefully will be tomorrow, but I don't know. As I keep slumping in my chair, something I want to get better at. Love how clean everything looks. Lighting, textures, models even. Particle effects. Like the seeds in the air and stuff like that. I nearly did it. Nearly did it. I'm so excited for the final release so I can get this soundtrack. That was a weird noise. Nearly did it again. Got a defensive person, this defensive boy. I see, what am I on? 12? I just butt stomp. Ah, it was that, it was just a bit delayed. Tataru, almost up to level 15. See if I can hold off on going back to the Temporium until it reaches level 15, and then obviously head back to the Temporium. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. I don't know why. Hopefully this doesn't stab me in the back. Bite me in the buttock. Ooh, close. Every time it pauses like that, I worry that it's going to freeze on me again. Oh, soft lock on me again. Luckily it hasn't yet. So I've done it the once. Gosh darn it, Tataru. On the other hand, at least it'll, providing it survives, it'll reach level 15 after this encounter. Right, so scratch that, and Urushiol. I will say, obviously this is only the alpha, but so far what's in it, it does feel like a AAA game, which is great. And I can totally see myself buying this when it comes out for release, because I backed it on Kickstarter for the Switch version, but I can totally see myself buying it on Steam as well. Just to hang out with friends in. Got that synergy going. After healing in the temple room. Sorry, had a drink. I'm greatly enjoying the fact that there are no Paharo here. I mean, obviously the Paharo aficionado said that they were hunted to extinction, tamed to extinction in this area. But synergy, which is what that tamer earlier was talking about. Kind of wonder if the other two starter Temtem, Smazy and something else, the mental type, if they've got moves with synergy as well. Boost that damage and priority. Level 50. Swap that out. I think Crystal's nearly level 15 as well. Again, the purple bars bottom right are not working as intended. So I'll be playing for about another half hour or so, till half for my time. Details. I think that does more damage than the other one. Is it Windburst? I can't remember. I'll give it a level 9. Hopefully in the next alpha update, or the alpha content update 1 next year, we'll be able to examine techniques outside of battle, or when leveling teaches them a new technique. Oh, it's got health to spare. Skip the animation, save it the health as well. I keep wanting to save the game, as this is an MMO. There is no save game saving. That's the one. Which is really confusing me right now, a fair amount. Random Kaku. Sure. You're in for a bad time. 52. I can't remember if water and nature types have a match up. Doesn't matter. Feather Gatling did the job. Not as much experience as I would like. So I'm currently wondering if those quests that I've been given I can actually finish yet. Like find the Banshee, find the woman's missing jewellery, find the missing students from the academia. Or if they're just there because that's where they'll be in the main game. Guess only time will tell. But as I've said, on the subject of like account wipes and stuff, if there is an account wipe before the next alpha content update, which again is next year sometime, I will probably replay this with a different starter, just to see what that starter's like. So apologies if that's not what you're interested in watching. You don't obviously have to watch that. If I do replay it, I'll probably, rather than trying to do 2 days of this a week, I'll probably end up doing a day of this a week and a day of something else a week, just for people who've watched this season 1. Having moves on cooldown is really ruining my day right now. I don't expect this to knock it out, no. But equally Martial Strike has a cooldown, so I didn't want to waste that. And I am also looking at getting a new mic in the new year, so hopefully that'll sound better for everyone involved, less sibilant and poppy. But who knows? You did. Knocked out, I guess. Get the crystal dust boost again. Try and get 2Y up over to 15 before heading up north. I wonder if having to rescue the dojo leader, master, what have you, is a way to introduce the clan. I can't remember his name. The clan that's the antagonists of the storyline. And again, crystal dust is better if you have a wind Temtem with you. It increases its priority and ups its damage significantly. And that is why quite apart from the fact that I like training my starter first to the highest levels, why I moved crystal back to second position. Right, so I wonder if this will work, or if I should have just attacked the same pig with both Temtem. It did not work, chat. It did not work. Abort. Abort. Nah, it's all good. I've got enough stamina for another crystal dust. And a shrill voice. There we go. And that'll be enough for a crystal blade next turn as well. Because of the passive regeneration. And I'll need it. And that is why I'm trying to keep a low stamina cost attack technique ability, whatever the game calls them. Techniques on my Temtem. So there's always something to fall back on. Let's just peck crystal dust. Which would probably have actually done enough damage to knock out the level 9 on its own, thinking about it. But I want to be certain, and I know that I can do 2 crystal dusts and a crystal blade without having to rest, so. If I need to. Shouldn't need to. Oh no, I will. Actually, Peck will get there first. So, I won't need to. But you know what that means, chat? Oh, sorry, Glass Blade. That means it is time to heal the Temporium and head north for 15 minutes or so. Keep doing that. Keep going the wrong way. So chill. Just the music is so calming. Hi there, friend. Are you heading for the Gifted Bridges? Yes! Before you do you have a map of the Gifted Bridges? No. Haha, got you. Relax, I'm just pulling your leg. No, the Gifted Bridges are not difficult to navigate, or at least not in terms of the terrain. What's difficult about the Gifted Bridges? You won't get lost, that much for sure, but there's plenty of wild Temtem lurking in the grass, and sometimes the non-Temtem fauna can be a pest if you catch my drift. She's talking about Temtem trainers, chat. It's the usual route for tamers going to Windward Fort. Sometimes they get overexcited, they jump on the slightest chance of a Temtem battle, so you've been warned. Very funny. Isn't it? I swear those stroke keepers are no fun. So many rules and regulations. Icon. Sure, enjoy the outdoors. Gifted bridges. In solidarity and friendship from the free people of the Mirror Isles to the free people of Dennis. Oh, literally, they're bridges that were gifted. Let's see how well this goes. Here comes a new tamer, fresh from the dojo. But fair, we're fresh from the dojo too. Shh. Silence. We challenge you, stranger. Oh man. Ah yes, the squirrel. Or scale. I feel almost bad for this. Again, I should have doubled down, but I'm curious. I didn't need to. God, I need so much more stamina on 2i for Feather Gatling to be viable in higher level battles. Swiley, Kanky. What am I on? 10. Oh, that priority synergy is incredible. I assume it's super effective against electric types then, Crystal? Yeah, it's over. It's all over. Especially as I'm pretty sure at this level, Swally has no offensive capability. You've earned 136 pants on. Told you. See, fair, maybe we shouldn't just challenge anyone. Nonsense. Huh? Parak. Parak? I have no idea. It's based on a Spanish word, apparently. Level 14. Oh, okay. Ow! Parak is knocked out. Excellent. Yep. Noticed them just in time. Jacinta, good day, sir. Would you care for a Temtem battle to pass the time? It's a long way. I'd love to fight you. Fortunata. We'd love to fight you. Saku, Ukama, get ready. 2i, Crystal, get ready. I did not notice their levels, chat. This could be bad. Oh, this is going to be bad. Double down just in case. Boy, am I glad I got to level 15. Still does a fair amount of damage at high priority. I do appreciate that it doesn't just default to the last technique you used, considering stamina is such an issue, or is a resource to be managed. Not so fortunate after all. It was your fault. No, it was your fault. Splash, 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 splash. Okay, so grinding. I guess this is the grinding spot to get to level 20 with, if I need it. Close to the Temporium, and it's over this way. Higher level Temtem. Got 10 more minutes chat. Right now, my main concern is actually with later content updates that if I do only stick with 1 day a week for about 2 hours, that I won't actually have enough time between updates to finish the content. So I guess I'll have to make a judgment call at that point. With regards to account wipes and stuff, because I will have played the content. Sorry. Pretty sure it's the same as Mirror Shell. Sure, I don't use Mirror Shell. Anyway, because I will have already played it through. I'm not so bothered about being able to finish it. Welcome to the Gifted Bridges, dear traveller. Although there's not much bridge left, these are still magnificent if you think about it. Bridges? Yes, I know they might not look it, but once these were mighty stone bridges. Of course they collapsed a long time ago, and what you see nowadays is less impressive. There's still a bit of proper bridge near Windward Fort. The fact it's still standing is a testament to the talent of its builders. Gifted? Indeed, they were a magnificent gift a long time ago, and they were built by truly gifted engineers, the best in the Mere Isles. It was a present from the people of Omninesia to the citizens of Dennis. That was many centuries ago, and many things have changed since, but this route remains transitable. No mean feat if you ask me. I have to go. Safe travels and watch your step. Some stones are a bit loose. This water is incredible. I see. What time is it? 5 minutes? There's enough time for another. Karam, hey, come here. Look at this Temtem I just caught. I bet you can't beat me if I use this one. Kid, there's only one way to find out. Temtem up. Whiplump. That's a new one on me. Oh, it's the Fomu evolution. I'm going to assume it's flying. It's a wind type, sorry. It is clearly flying. It has wings. And is flapping. And crucially, in that equation, it is elevated. Does a bit more damage than Peck. That's the word. Oh, it's over. It's over, kid. Karam, was it? It's over, Karam. I've earned 56 pantons. How did you do that? I thought this Temtem was invincible. Should have used the Temtem I was more familiar with. It's all about knowing how to use them. Yes, it is. Crystal with a flying type, with a wind type, sorry, is Slightly OP. Sure, one more. And then I'll just run back and wrap up. Hi, Giovanna, sorry. Hi, I'm not in the mood for a chat, but I could fight. Use a fight, let's rumble. She's working through some issues, I imagine. Oh. Three. Interesting. Let's go with the... Let's go with the squid first. Kalazoo. I assume calamari and something else has been portmanteaued there. Or slotted together to form a portmanteau. It's a pig. It's in for a bad time is what it is. I've earned 109 pansons, and that was quite a fight. Wow, let me catch my breath. That was a pretty good fight actually, I'm intrigued, who are you? Just a traveller. Just a traveller. Wow, if you can do that without proper training, I wonder what you could do if you trained at the dojo. Have a safe trip wherever you're heading. Thank you, Giovanna. Right, yeah, I'm gonna head back to the Temporium. May as well do this. Just so that when I start next time, I don't start with a too wide half health. Probably didn't need to do that. Could probably have split my fire, but there we go. Not the stair, you devil chicken! Oh, cheers. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking chicken in a mask. His fashion is on point. I'll be 100% honest with you, chat. This crystal dust synergy is my crutch right now. Oh dear. Oop. Sorry, amateur historian. I may as well see if I can trigger another encounter. Both so close to leveling up. I need this. Something I don't have to do next time. I did it, chat. It was touch and go there for a while, but I did it. Wasn't enough, chat. It wasn't enough. I need it. I need that level up. I need that sweet dopamine hit. Surely this will do it. Right, I'm so confident. I'm going to split my fire. And the power of crystal dust, that is. That's where my confidence lies. It's not in myself. Good lord, it's not in myself. There we go. That should do it. It did it. Of course, I don't get any benefit from leveling apart from like better stats, but you know, even though. Oh, as the French don't say la vie. I believe that is not a French saying. I believe that is an English attributed French saying. French attributed English saying? I don't know what I mean. Roof. That is what a roof looks like, in case anyone was wondering. This way, you fool. Interesting. The little bars at the bottom left indicate that 2i was at full health. Weird. I might as well abuse the cheese while I can. Also, the Wally is cute. And that's where we're going to end it today, chat, I think. So, of course OBS drops frames just as I start wrapping up. This will be up on YouTube as soon as I can. Put it up on YouTube. I hope you've had fun and enjoyed what you've seen so far. It's been another 2 hours worth of Temtem. I think I'm getting near to the end of the content I can access currently. I think once I rescue Sophia, that will probably let me challenge the dojo and hopefully get the surfboard, and that's kind of, I think, the end of what's available. As I say, if there's an account wipe before the next content update, I'll revisit this, but just as a recreational thing. If you like what you've seen, drop a follow. If you the sound's cut out for some reason. Is it because I'm not moving? That was weird. The game paused. If you like what you've seen, drop me a follow. Subscribe on YouTube. The channel on both Twitch and YouTube is Comrade Bubbles. And I think that's it. So until next time, have a good one.